Okay guys, welcome to Go Cinema. If you guys like the video, click the like button and subscribe. So today we're going to be looking at kind of a middle Joseki or middle pattern and a little bit of a variation. So as we see, black has taken all three spots on this lower side of the board. And white comes in with the very common knight's move attack. And here black responds with a one space jump, kind of pinch, and then white slides into 3-3. And this starts off our pattern where it goes something like this. And from here, the normal variation would be white going down, getting a territory, and black doing something like this. Double knight's move to connect these two stones. And the problem here is black has so much potential and so much territory right here. If white can't invade this, it could pretty much very well lead to a loss. So white, instead of freely giving this potential and territory, pushes up like this. And this is where our little variation starts. The problem here is if we just block, which a lot of people might think of just right off their head. This might be a just move like instinct move. But the problem is when white does something like this, white gets the territory, white is open to the middle, and our potential is shrunken. Compared to this, it's very detrimental. We lost the middle, this stone is getting chased, and our potential gets smaller just because of this one move. So how do we respond to this variation? Well, first of all, this variation pops up only when this side is pretty much very strong, and it's not so common, but you need to know it so you don't lose all this free territory and potential. So instead of blocking or doing anything here, first move is going to go in. We're going to try to disconnect the white. Very simple. White blocks. And when you see this, we see that there is two spots that we can disconnect. Which side do we go? Well, you have to think about which side you want to contain. So if we go here, and if white comes here, if we can't successfully disconnect this, it's open to this side. But let's say we do disconnect it. Even though we disconnected it, it is still open to this side. And the stone is disconnected, seems very weak. White is open right here. So if we disconnect this way, and white takes, even if we fail to capture this or disconnect this fully, we still have it contained. And after a few moves, we can see that our stone is not in danger, unlike last time, but instead white is in danger, this one's contained, and we have some structure. So of that, we're going to choose to go here. Whenever you disconnect, make sure you read both sides, make sure you know which one is better. Now, we have this. White most likely go here. If they connect here, just capture this, and that'll lead to having the corner, and this white kind of not really doing much. So most likely white captures here, disconnect again, white takes, and we go out like this. And from here, some simple moves. White obviously have to save this, and next move for black, we have to go here first before we do a 2-spot jump. The reason we go here is, let's say we just jumped. White can come here and we have this weakness here, where if we try to capture this, we kind of get in a little bit of trouble. Let's say we do win and we capture this. Even then, we have lost all this potential and a lot of territory. White is fully safe and open the middle. So that's why we go here first. Look at the difference. We have all this white not up in our territory and still being chased around. This move not only gets us this territory, also prevents white from coming down this way. We're building a solid wall, so we can start to contain the white in this area. So obviously white gonna try to run, get more room. Now we're gonna play a nice move. See how we're playing up instead of low? We are playing aggressive, trying to force the white and contain him. Obviously white's gonna jump, and this is kind of where this one ends. Ends up on black's turn. Very big plus, especially because depending on how the board is laid out, we have so much potential and so much room. And we also start to have this side. If there is a white stone here, you could jump something like this or like this, depending on how it is. If this is a black stone somehow, most likely these two will be white, but just gets us a lot of territory. And white being floating in the middle here, can't really make any territory here. And if there is no white piece in the middle, this could still be used to chase it around and try to make more territory for the black. So at this point, normal pattern goes like this, but if white gets kind of scared or white gets greedy, try to get this territory and play it like this. Instead of simply blocking and losing some of that territory and being chased, you're going to want to disconnect it down here. And then oppositely chase the white around while building your territory. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, go check out another one.